work from home jobs helps eliminate congestion.
I'm with you on most of the points, but for someone making 60K a year, it's kind of a big deal to triple 10K they put into Tesla stock. I know, dude. You're not actually revealing anything new to me, okay? That's my point is exactly that, okay? That's straight up my point. So many people have foolishly fucking done literally the absolute worst thing that you can do. Even I know that it is like the absolute worst fucking thing you can do is like put all of your fucking nest egg into one stock and expect it to fucking go to the moon, okay? If you're, I mean, you're just gambling. You're a gambler, okay? That's all you're doing is gambling. Anyway, you put 1/6 of your yearly income into a singular fucking stock, dude. That is absolute bananas, dude. Okay, that's bananas, and perhaps that's the reason why you feel like, you know, Tesla is important to you in your life. That's my point. You not only have a personal connection that you think you have in the form of being a stan of Elon Musk, who you think is brilliant, but you also have solidified that personal connection through having a vested interest in Tesla's success. This is literally like 90% of fucking EV writers and tech writers that also happen to be Elon simps. This is how he effectively created this fucking culture, this attitude towards Tesla, which routinely, like I said, overpromises, underdelivers, crashes and fucking burns, and his stock prices don't reflect that reality because everyone that comes near the coverage of Elon Musk is a part of the Elon Musk cult. Okay? That's it. That's the whole point. People are dick riding hard as fuck, and I would go so far as to say not reporting the truth because they have a financial interest as well on top of everything else. Like, we're talking about a company that does not have authorized dealerships and enough authorized dealerships, enough fucking, you know, mechanics and shit to literally address a recall of nearly 500,000 cars. Okay? Like, how the fuck are they actually going to solve 500 cars that have that have a safety recall on them now? Okay, when they don't have enough fucking mechanics, when they don't have enough fucking, they do not have the logistics to handle a tenth of that. Okay, authorized like
Hasan,
you know, authorized fucking authorized Tesla mechanics, dealerships, all this other shit that like the car industry, albeit very corrupt, relies on and takes advantage of rather. 500,000, dude. 500,000. It's like literally half of the Teslas that are on the road, or a quarter of the Teslas on the road. Why is making money a bad thing? Like, you have gone out of your way to be a true seeker, but not everyone has an uncle who owns a news network. Yeah, dude, that's the only reason why I do this. Anyway, no investment in corporate infrastructure, just extraction for short-term gain. Yes.
At HasanAbi,
and for the record, I know this recall isn't a fucking, it's a safety recall. It's not technically an emergency. It's just that, like, through regular wear and tear, their backup cameras fuck up. Okay? And their backup cameras, I guess, is it due to the trunk or is it due to fucking putting the car in reverse too many times? But there's a disconnection in the backup cameras. So that is considered to be in the, you know, in 2022, in the trunk, your backup cameras fucking up is a relevant enough problem that they consider that to be worthy of a safety recall. So yeah, it's now considered to be standard safety features in modern cars. I don't have a car with a backup camera, but like I understand why that is now considered to be a standard safety feature, right? So when that doesn't work,
months, Hasan, thanks
and you have to have 500,000 cars recalled to fix that, but you don't actually, I'm not saying that's like the worst fucking safety feature problem, okay? You're misunderstanding what I'm trying to say here. Right, you're not thinking about how the government is out to get Tesla, Lamau. You are a fucking delusional sociopath if you think that the government is out to get Tesla when the government loves Tesla. Tesla would not be alive without the government. Tesla would not be anywhere without green energy subsidies and fucking like 90. Dude, no, that's crazy. Okay, Tesla does something that every other Elon Musk company also does, which is rely on the government to exist. Okay, they are a technology company that is invested heavily in the renewable energy sector. So obviously all of my fucking advocacy for renewable energy quite literally leads to Elon Musk making more money, okay? SpaceX is, again, exclusively in operation as a consequence of, once again, government subsidies, government scientists, the NASA platform, all that sort of stuff. Same thing with the solar panel business that Elon and his brother Kimball run together, which is a gigantic failure. Same thing with Tesla, okay? You guys are being incredibly fucking silly. That doesn't, for the record, that doesn't change my mind or opinion on like renewable energy credits or renewable energy subsidies. I still believe that, what is this? What? You called it again? Joe Rogan got COVID? What? According to this, I can COVID test at home, then I should be able to vote from home. The point I was trying to make was not that like Tesla's... The point I was trying to make wasn't that Tesla's fucking backup camera problem isn't... is the most significant fucking emergency recall, okay? Or the most significant safety recall. The point I was trying to make here was that should reflect a gigantic financial burden for Tesla. Normally, in the way where when a company fucking the way that a normal company is supposed to work, okay, is you have an issue like this, you have a huge issue like this, okay? You have you've overseen the process, like you at least have the logistics dealt with to be able to handle a major recall like this, okay? When I say major, I don't mean the safety the safety problems are major. I mean like it's a gigantic amount of cars, okay? But they didn't actually that didn't reflect in the stock prices. Like that did not reflect on the stock prices at all. Elon Musk is speaking out against government subsidies. Here's a list of the billions of dollars his businesses have received. Yeah, we've talked about this before. I know. I think it's like really fucking stupid. Obviously, SpaceX has like a giant fucking contract with the government. It wouldn't work without that.
Buy a first generation Tesla Roadster.
Companies that a fucking airbag recall and dealership kept owners waiting for a year at some cases. What the fuck are you talking about? Dog, do you think I think that like that is reasonable or appropriate? I don't understand. Are you basically are you trying to tell me that that's like appropriate? You're proving my point. The only thing you're fucking proving here is that like auto manufacturers are incredibly scummy. No offense, but I'd rather listen to an engineer than a sensationalist Twitch streamer. Okay. I mean, first of all, you can't say no offense, but then, you know, add offense to your sentiment. And also, if you think I'm the only engineer, or if you think I'm the only person that has these sorts of feelings about Tesla, then you're delusional. And I'm not even talking about the engineering aspect of things. I'm talking about the political aspect of things, which is my area of knowledge. And regardless, like, Elon Musk has one fucking patent on Tesla. What the fuck are you talking about? And it's literally, that's it.
Yo.
It's not like he fucking built the cars, dumbass. You're stupid enough to, buy into the whole, like, Elon Musk is the neurodivergent engineer Tony Stark who, like, fucking built everything himself. Idiot. Ford literally took bailout money. And now, of course, it was fucking bullshit too. Also, I feel like you have never met like actual fucking STEM lords, because a lot of STEM lords, especially engineers that work in like Silicon Valley or Silicon Valley adjacent industries, despise the fucking bro culture of like Stanford graduate dickheads that are literally just finance people. No, what did Fiona? Just fucking Silicon Valley finance bro dickheads that like literally rely on engineers to create all of these incredible fucking achievements that then underpay them in comparison to how much money they're making off of them. Like, that bro culture and the financialization of the economy takes away from what an engineer sets out to do, which is build fucking new products and engineer shit. Okay? So you clearly have never met an engineer, I guess. I live with one, so I do know. He fucking despises the financialization of like every American corporation because he just wants to build shit.
We have 2 babies.
This is a motherfucker that's been building shit since he was a baby, okay? Literally building shit since he was a fucking baby. And that's all he wants to do. He doesn't care if he gets fucked over by his bosses or his managers. That's all he wants to do is build, okay? So when the company that he works for is making more money as when it operates like a fucking bank rather than actually building new products, then that sucks. VC hating STEM engineer reporting in, fuck Elon Musk. So you're not going to actually see a lot of support for your attitude here. Anyway. Ross not in a union, no. Boeing engineers are not a union. I think they tried to unionize in Seattle and they moved it down to fucking Los Angeles immediately. Okay, New York State put $750 million towards a solar city plant in Buffalo in 2016. Oh, dude, Solar City. Let's not even start with that shit, dude. That's a whole different fucking can of worms. New York State put $750 million towards Musk plant solar panel plant in Buffalo. About $350 million of those state funds was allocated for the construction of the facility, and $400 million was given for equipment. This was in exchange for the company's pledge to spend $5 billion on Solar City, which promised the creation of 5,000 new jobs. So did that happen? Then they received $497 million in grants in addition to tax credits by 2015. Musk's Solar City reported in 2015 it had received nearly $500 million in direct grants from the U.S. Treasury Department. The Los Angeles Times estimated Solar City's total receipts to be higher, $1.5 billion, based on the price of a solar panel and the company's reported sales. Additionally, the federal government provided tax credits that covered 30% of the cost of the solar photovoltaic systems, such as the one Solar City installed. That credit currently covers 26% of the cost of such systems for consumers. Oh, and this is the other one. This is how Elon Musk has been able to save himself numerous times. As of 2015, Tesla had sold 517 million in environmental credits to competitors per a federal mandate. This is the real big whammy. Okay? Without being able to sell environmental credits to competitors, Elon Musk's company would not exist. Okay? Tesla would not fucking exist. Carbon credits is the only reason why, remember, Tesla exists. The reason why it exists is because numerous times, I'm going to keep repeating this, when they were at the brink of insolvency as a consequence of literally not fucking making cars and getting money from people to getting deposits from people with the promise that they were going to deliver them cars that never were fucking made. They were on the brink of bankruptcy. The thing that turned them around, other than obviously cash from Daimler Chrysler, was also the environmental credits that they were able to offer, that they were able to sell to competitor car manufacturers. The Los Angeles Times estimates in 2015 they got $517 million from competing car manufacturers by selling them environmental credits. In states like California, car manufacturers need to buy the credits if they don't sell the amount of zero emissions car required by mandates. The federal government offers a $7,500 tax credit that car buyers can use to shave off some of the higher cost of purchasing an electric vehicle, which benefits Teslas as the industry's pioneer. This made buying the cars at Tesla's price points more feasible before it hit the threshold of 200,000 cars sold. Nevada provided $1.3 billion in tax breaks and other incentives for the new Tesla Gigafactory in 2014. SpaceX received another $15 million from the state of Texas in 2014. Energy Department loaned Tesla $465 million in 2010, and so on and so forth. So, why are you so horny for Elon? I'm new here. What has Elon done to you? He is currently the richest person on the planet. I do think that most of the initiatives that he lands on is in an area of my interest, renewable energy, which I think is good, and we should support government subsidizing renewable energy. But the unfortunate reality is that he is the perfect American business owner, and he's routinely selling you fucking snake oil, and his stands absolutely lap it up. He is the perfect. This Elon Musk is the perfect poster boy for capitalist corruption and like every single systemic problem that you experience, that you foresee, Elon Musk is not personally responsible for, but people like Elon Musk have destroyed. Okay. And the only reason why we started having this conversation was because of the Tesla tunnel that we were talking about, the Boring Company's tunnel. Okay?
18 months. Please notice me, Senpai Hassel.
Tesla wouldn't get EV credits if other car manufacturers made EVs that people actually wanted to buy. True. I don't even have I don't mind people wanting to buy Teslas. I don't care. And I also recognize and admit that Elon Musk, by way of Tesla, because he's a great marketer, has been able to market electric vehicles to a degree where, like, it was inevitable that we were going to shift over to EVs. But Elon Musk probably played a role in popularizing it, making it more mainstream, and accelerating the switch over to electric vehicles. Okay, so that's true, but that makes him a good marketer. Okay, just like Steve Jobs was a good marketer.
So incredibly smart. He thinks of stuff nobody else has ever thought about, like Hyperloop. This is amazing. There's always city traffic everywhere, and it slows people down. So he did something original. Put transportation underground. Take electric vehicles and set them up.
The other good thing is fuck car dealerships. Yep, that's true. Elon Musk has effectively fought back against car dealerships routinely. Car dealerships are literally a fucking, like, a terror cell. Okay, they are the mafia. In some instances, actually directly connected to organized crime. So there's that too. So yes, Elon Musk, fighting against car dealerships is good. I do agree with that. That's another good thing. So there it is. So like I said, there are actual good things that he has done. So there it is. But all this other shit is really, really bad.
Put transportation underground. Take electric vehicles and set them up underground so that people can move around and avoid the city traffic. The only way Elon Musk could possibly like improve this, and I'll bet he's the first person to think about this, maybe make the Tesla car in the underground Hyperloop, make it bigger, the size of a bus, and maybe connect a couple of buses together so that lots of people could move underground at the same time. And you could add futuristic Star Trek like sliding doors on these buses so that people could kind of get in and out, which would be amazing. And you could move more people. Then the other problem is the battery. We all know the battery is a big problem with the Tesla. So we could find a way to remove it if you could directly connect this underground Tesla bus to some sort of like rail, like a third rail. It could go faster, cost less, and you wouldn't have to charge it. I don't know. Only Elon could do something like this.
This, I mean, we've literally, not funny. It is actually funny. We have straight up.
Let's go.
We've literally done this. Like we've watched what was it, Adam something? Like we've watched people make this exact same joke because it's a very obvious one to make. Because it's the most obvious thing on the planet, which is that like Elon Musk with the Hyperloop tried to fucking literally create a shittier subway, okay? And it's a worse subway. It's just a Tesla branded subway that's not as efficient as a subway. That's it. So a lot of subway systems were even privately built in the old days. Hyperloop could literally just build subways.
Sussy.
His tunnel system is supposed to be super fact because of negative vacuum pressure removing air drag. What happens to cars not built airtight, non-Tesla vehicles, or a cracked window? It seems like a tunnel exclusively for newer Tesla models. They can have highway priority. No, it wasn't Adam Conover. Fourth, Elon Musk is so smart by using children to mine for him. Yeah. Elon Musk is a Theranos level fraud. I mean, there are a lot of similarities with what Elon Musk has done and Theranos. The only difference is that like Theranos also used a pre-existing Siemens blood testing equipment that they acted like they were, but while they were acting like they were using their new fucking technology that did not exist.
Here going to labor with our sub baby and fist streaming as always.
But ultimately Elon Musk does have product now. You know what I mean? There are Teslas. People buy them. But the problem is when you ask someone why the Tesla stock is so fucking overvalued.
6 months.
Okay.
Love you, Hasan. Let's go.
When you ask someone why the Tesla stock is so overvalued, they don't say it's a car company. They say it's a technology company. Okay. But if you analyze it, if you get down to the fucking actual root of like, if you want to justify what Elon has done in comparison to other like charlatans that have been prosecuted, or at least like people that we know are like failures or whatever, then they always talk about how brilliant the Tesla is. Okay, but it's not a fucking car company, right? You said it's not a car company. It's valued that high because people are banking on them winning autonomous driving, and whoever wins that is going to make a lot of money. Yeah, except their autonomous driving is not exactly winning. The good thing about the loop is that the tunnels are the same diameter as some subway tunnels, so they could be repurposed once they fail. The Tesla tunnel lends itself to be the American sense of individualism, whereas on a subway you get your dirty ass in a space that is shared with other dirty commuters, much less luxury. Yeah, that's why I said it's like the perfect American invention. Okay? What is this? DMCA incoming, boys. The other part of this is that like anytime videos like this come out, immediate DMCA, fucking lawyers up your asshole. You know what I mean? Oh, you have a fucking video on the internet? that shows like a Tesla failing. Well, guess what? Prepare to fucking. Sorry, kid. Elon's been
6
building,
months, baby.
doing rocket shit. It's going to be U.S. government that pays and does the drilling, digging, boring of the tunnels too. I bet for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who actually. I don't know who actually will end up, taking the overwhelming burden of fucking building infrastructure, but it's usually the government, either by way of tax credits, subsidies, or directly fucking doing it themselves. Tesla stock is valued on their full self-driving tech. The FSD beta is probably one of the best because it's not HD maps. These are cameras. Other companies are using tech to pre-map their drivable locations. This is the most recent FSD beta any Tesla owner can request. Yeah, I know, except, the technology is not there yet. And I personally think it's fucking ridiculous that you can have a FSD in your car right now. I don't know how the fuck that's legal, okay? And it should not be. I'm just surprised that no one has actually been fucking murdered yet with the FSD beta, because it is literally like, there are so many fucking videos where it's just like the FSD just poops and you straight up fucking drive into pedestrians and you barely stop. In the end, the branding of FSD is just completely fucking false too. It's not full self-driving. Like, drivers have died in FSD cars, but I'm saying they haven't, like, I don't know if they've killed pedestrians. I don't know if it's not.
It's Friday, damn.
Now, don't get me wrong. People are going to get mad at me and say FSD will create a system where, like, FSD will ultimately get to a place where, like, it will make driving and traffic safer. It will deal with congestion. It will do all that stuff. Yes, I agree.
We made it.
It's, of course, going to be better than humans. Human beings murk each other non-fucking stop on the road. Anyway. Carter's right, is mostly energy storage tech. FSD tech speculation is secondary.
9 months of being a lefty LFGGG.
They are literally paid beta tests just collecting sensor data so they know how to really build it now. Yeah. Pedestrians have died in FSD tests. One where the company used improper safety methods and only one human had... only had one human in the car instead of two, and that human was on the phone shaking my head.
Here's to 11 months. Thanks for being around.
But that's a lot farther off when it comes to scaled public safety standpoint. Absolutely. But I'm not anti-science. I am pro-science. So I do recognize that, like, FSD will be the future.
The solution to win over
unfortunately,
narcissists
there's
is to
also,
install
like, the
live
capitalist
lighting.
dystopia function of FSD, which is like signing your car off. So it's like, when you're at work, your car is working for you. And, it's like Ubering people around, for example. There's like all that hellish capitalist dystopia element to FSD, fully self-driving cars, fully autonomous, like self-driving vehicles. Eventually, we'll create a process where your car is basically like also creating passive income for you. Okay?
Watching Twitch on the job as my surplus labor.
And that will create even more fucking simps that have a vested financial interest in this tech succeeding. Pog. But not fully anti-science. No, I'm pro-science all the way, baby. I'm pro-science all the way.
Don't stream tomorrow. I'm switching ISP.
German court rules that Tesla misled consumers on autopilot and full self-driving. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The idea that they can get away with calling it FSD is purely because America does not give a fuck, okay? The American government safety measures are fucking psychotic, non-existent. They do not give a fuck. The fact that Elon Musk can, or Tesla can call itself fully self-driving when it's definitely not is fucking ridiculous, okay? Anyway. Let's watch the Boring Company tunnels. Bro, like, they're taking up extra space, even in this fucking futuristic idea that luckily is never going to be implemented. They're taking up an entire lane of traffic, homie. You know what would have been better than that? A fucking bus lane, dude. Literally. An actual fucking bus lane.
I've spent my COVID isolation week, y'all. Let's go.
Anyway, so it's all like the latest Thunderfoot video on Elon proves you wrong about his liability. What do you mean? A gold battery that will revolutionize everything? Okay, I don't care.
15 months.
Imagine just how dumb it is when an Audi can't talk to a Tesla just to know what it is doing because they're competitors. That's another annoying part. If Elon Musk was truly the fucking revolutionary demon that he claims to be, why don't we still have universalized fucking energy, dude? Can we have... Why is there no... I know he like released the patents and shit, but like why is there no universal fucking standardized EV charging? Like why does that not exist? I know he promised that it was going to exist this year. Didn't happen.
Let's get it.
I hate that, like, the thing about cars is that cars have to be built with reliability, because if they're not, because they're used every day, they're used for hours and hours and hours and hours. So if they're not actually reliable and they're not actually a car that you can use like for, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, however many years, which is how cars used to be built back in the fucking day, then you have a gigantic problem because you could fucking die, right? It's not like buying a TV and then having like the built-in manufactured obsolescence kick in 2 years later, suspiciously when a new TV is coming out.
1 year
You know what I mean? And then you have to like get a new fucking TV instead of fixing your old one. You can't do that with cars, except the commercialization or the financialization or the tech space, like putting its fucking prongs in the car manufacturing field, has created exactly the same process. You have the USB-C situation occurring with fucking vehicles, dude. That's crazy. It makes the space worse overall. It also limits, it literally limits technological achievements. Okay? It limits where you can go. You're such a negative DJ. Shut the fuck up. Go paint your fingernails, pussy.
By the way, I'm a finance
Loki just wants a Tesla and he's mad. Dude, I could buy fucking 10 Teslas. What the fuck kind of dumb question, dumb statement is this, dude?
Elon Musk is a hero and
like, what kind of stupid fucking take is that, dude?
8 months, let's go. Thanks for all you do, Hassel.
My man said, you're just jealous. You can't buy a Tesla. Like I'm fucking not allowed to buy a Tesla or something. Elon Sims are so weird, dude. So even if you figure out FSD, you still need to completely restructure the city traffic in order for it to be safe anyway, which is fine. That will come in time. But once again, we are unfortunately fucking forgetting that like the main way to save
Yo, Hasan,
the main way to fucking fix the situation is by,
but when will you
improving public transit.
I can't wait for the day where people
NFT,
hold up signs to
NF
inject
Tesla
code into
fans in
self-driving
shambles.
cars so they blast Boku no Pico for the kids in the back.
Anyway. These are real people. Yes, there are hella fucking Elon Musk simps that are actually real people that operate like this, for the record. They do. Okay. Mission, because they... Anyway, you would get assassinated in a Tesla if you bought one. I feel like, yes, that is another problem, but okay. Elon simples are funny because they're rarely based on facts. Yeah. Okay. You described some of my friends that are Elon simps. Wait, where is it? This guy.